What's happening? What's happening? If anybody just bored and want to watch me go through my thought process of getting my mind together for the week, studying the price action on the weekend, is what I usually do on the weekend. I'm not going to be able to really get into it tomorrow on Sunday like I want to because me and the family going to be hanging out. So I'm bored. So I decided to do it today. Um, Ain't gonna be nothing real super exciting, I don't think. But if anybody just feel like tapping in, feel free to tap in. I'm really not gonna be paying attention to uh, any of the chat. I don't think. I may peek at the chat if anybody want to ask anything. But I go to you. I put go to you. I put the link in the chat if anybody want to pull up and ask anything, or if anybody want to pull up and share anything, feel free to do so. But I just was bored and I decided since we're not gonna get a chance to get on live together tomorrow and I can go through my thought process, I decided to just pull up today and just drop a video today. I don't expect many people to show up. It's a Saturday evening. 5:30, people probably relaxing for the weekend. People probably I am. My sweetie work on Saturdays now. She work on Saturdays now. Let me come off full screen. Yeah. My sweetie she work on Saturday. They changed her schedule. So she work on Saturdays now. And now she gonna have to go to work Monday. She's supposed to be off on Sundays and Monday. She got to go to work Monday. It's crazy. It's a lot going on right now. But so on Saturday I just be chilling, relaxing, watching TV. And so today I decided just to, do my studying of the price action today. Since tomorrow we gonna be chilling. So that's why. And I was like, well, since I'm gonna be studying the price action, I might as well make a video. And since we not gonna be able to do our normal Sunday video tomorrow, I was like, I'll just make a video. I'll just go live, not make a video because I ain't finna edit nothing. But I'll just go live and walk through my process. And instead of just doing it silent, I'll just do it and kind of talk through it to give my thoughts and stuff like that right there. So there you are with your scolding. Thank you for scolding me. You're so kind. What's going on? What's going on there? What's up, Cool It? What's up, Millie? What's up, Charles? You already know how we do around here. Got to show the P&Ls. What's up, Tradition? Hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. But like I say, ain't going to be nothing eventful. I'm just going through my process. That's it. I'm looking at, this is my weekly process. This is what I look at. This is how I do it every single week. Every single week I go back. I go way back. And I just get my mind ready for the week in advance. All right. I'm going. I used to do this on Ninja Trader, but I'm gonna start doing it on I'm doing it on this live on TradingView because it's easier for y'all to see. But it's like on Ninja Trader, y'all know when I be like having to reload more data and all that, when I drop down to the lower time frames, it's just more convenient. So all right, looking at what we got going on now, I'll try to verbalize my thoughts. That's why I said in the mind of Lil Timmy Rogers. If I don't know if anybody's seen the story I just posted, I was like, I crossed out the next week. I crossed out the next week thing. Let me see here. See, I crossed out the next week and then I put inside the mind of Lil Timmy Rogers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to try to like verbalize what's going on. I'm going to try to verbalize what's inside my mind. I don't know. Y'all know I'll be all over the place, man. So looking at what we got going on now, the whole wide world is in a bearish sentiment, be it seasonality, be it the narrative. Nothing changed about the narrative as far as like interest rates. Nothing changed as far as the narrative about are we in a recession? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything the same. Soft landing. Got to get more aggressive on quantitative tightening. Ain't nothing changed. Everything ain't nothing changed. But the market has been super duper bearish from like July to now, right? From the end of July to now, the market been bearish, right? And what happens when the market is bearish, right? How do we go down, right? We go up to go down, right? When the market is bullish, how do we go up? We go down to go up, right? And I know I say that a lot. And like I said before, I'm gonna try to start being more descriptive, if you will, more detailed, if you will, more colorful with my word choice, if you will. No scroll, man. I'm gonna hide these comments, man, because y'all keep distracting me. What's up, 100? When you pulled up in here, what's going on, Venus? What's up, Fine and Superman? Chef Tucker. What's going on, Audrey? Hey, what? No scrolling, no scolding. Oh, no scolding. Y'all know I can't read, man. You were scolding me. You were scolding me. But I'm finna hide these comments because y'all, I keep peeking at them. I'm gonna hide these comments. So if y'all really got something pressing to ask of me, or really got something pressing that you want to say to me, click the link. The link should be at the top of the chat. It should be the first comment in the chat. Click the link and then pull up. You know, if you don't want to be on screen, that's fine. But just pull up if you really, really got something pressing that you really want to ask. Because I hit the chat and I can't see it right now. So we've been super bearish for the last couple months. As you see, August, you know what I'm saying? We was down 4.28%, right, for the month of August. For September, we are currently down 1.68% for the month of September on the ES. We currently down 1.68%, right? So in the overall narrative, overall bias is bearish, right? The overall bias is bearish. So what I want to do, I want to go back. I want to go way back and look at where we at, right? So looking at what we've done, right? I always go back and start from the beginning so I can figure out where we at right now. Everybody know this the vid drop. This the vid drop. This the vid low, right? This the beginning of the vid rally, right? This the confirmation leg of the vid rally, right? This the confirmation leg of the vid rally. So we've come down, right? And this is the bear market that we in right now. This the current bear market trend that we in right now. We're in a bear market. I don't think we're in bear market percentages, but we already broke into bear market. So until we go back into until we break back into bull market territory, we still in the bear market. We're not in bear market percentages, but since we came down here and got a closure in bear market territory, this now qualifies this whole run as a bear market that we in now until we get back up, until we get 20% off the lows. Then we gonna be in a bear. Why is my screen flickering like that? I thought somebody was pulling up, but it keep jumping. If somebody pulling up and hopping off just to get my attention until we get 20% off the lows, then we still gonna be in a bear market. So we're in a bear market. As you can see, we're in a confirmed downtrend. Shout out all the trend line traders. We're in a confirmed downtrend, right? and the tone, I mean, the narrative and the bias is bearish. It's been bearish for the last couple months, right? We got a bearish August candle. We're currently in a bearish September candle, right? So we bearish, bearish, bearish. Now, y'all know how I like to map things out. I like to draw my box. Shout out PDub and Lex for bringing it back to my memory that ICT always talk about internal and external liquidity. When PDub and Lex said it, I'm just repeating this for anybody who don't know what I'm talking about. Everybody ain't day one gang members. Y'all see Spidey back there. Everybody ain't gang. Oh man, Spidey getting cut off. Let me give Spidey his respect. Everybody ain't day one gang members. Y'all see Spidey. Don't bite me, Spidey. Stop it there. Stop. Right there. They go Spidey over there. Spidey was trying to bite me. Gang Spidey members. You know what I'm saying? So I'm repeating this for anybody who don't know. When Lex and PDub did a video, they was talking about the external, internal liquidity that ICT be talking about. I remember him talking about it, but you know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking at it like that. So when we got a box, we draw the box. When the price jump in the box, boop, the price jumped in the box. Now it's bouncing around inside there with the internal liquidity, right? And then the path of least resistance, once the ball get in the box, the path of least resistance to liquidity is inside the box. That's the internal liquidity, right? When it get the quickest internal liquidity that is looked for, then it go to match it up somewhere with some external, either up or down. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna go up or down. It's gonna go in the box, get the internal liquidity, then go match it with some external. And while it's in, and then if you got a monthly box, right? Then you can have weekly boxes inside the monthly box. Then you can have daily boxes inside the weekly box. Then you can have hourly boxes inside the daily box, and then minute inside the, and I can't get my hands no smaller, but y'all get the picture. Like the little eggs. Remember the little eggs you buy? They used to be shaped, not eggs, but it's shaped like little ladies, little colorful. I think it's like a little Mexican thing or whatever. I don't know. The Mexican people had them when I was young. If that's inappropriate, I jalapies. But they had little things where you pop, it'd be like a little lady. She'd be colorful. You pop off, it's another little lady inside her, just like that. Then you pop her off, and there's another little lady inside there. Then you pop her off, and then you get smaller and smaller and smaller. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But so that's the box analogy. So on the bear market move, right? We came all the way down and we ran some nice equal lows right here on the monthly time frame, right? Who cares about how much time we recovered? I ain't talking about that right now. I'm talking about where the price action is saying, what the price action saying to me, right? We came down and we ran these nice smooth equal lows, right? On the confirmation of the bull market rally, right? That's the confirmation. This the entire, let's get the fibs. This is the entire bull market rally from the vid low, right? This the entire rally, right? This right here is the confirmation of the rally. This right here is when the market lets you know, oh yeah, this rally real. From this little, we broke structure right here. We broke structure in August 2020, right? Then September and October, we came back and tested that breaking structure, right? And then look where we went to right here, right there at the top of this. It's like a 3 candle, really a 2 candle, but because that candle ain't nothing. So we just gonna count these a 2 candle order block right there, right? Once we trade it back through this order block right there, right? Let's just put a line right here. Boom. We put a line right there on the open of that order block. Boom. We traded through it, right? Came back in September, right? Came back. Did we get lower than that? Yep. September, we went lower than the open, got into the order block, right? Wicked off of it hard. See, once we hit that order block, see how we sucked up off of it? That right there, if I wish I knew how to read price action back then, because I would probably be a billionaire right now if I knew how to read price action back then, but I didn't. So, and then when we wicked up off of that order block right there, that right there was the algos letting you know this move is real. We just got a breaking structure. We got this order block here. Boom. That's why I call this the confirmation. This is the confirmation leg, right? The next month, right? The next month, Um, we went up, we came down, right? Because it was looking at the price action, it was still bearish around this time, right? Is it seasonality? I don't know. August typically bad, but August blast off. Then September, October, we got the, you know what I'm saying? We got the bearish tone, right? So now, boom. Or the October could have been getting ready for the bullishness. What happens during bullishness? You go down to go up, right? So here we go. We went down here, we went down, and then we went up. Boom. While we going up, what do we do here? We set another order block right there. Right, get out of the way, Fibs. I was did that for like, I bring the Fibs back. I bring the Fibs back. We set another order block right here in January 2021. Right, we set an order block there. Finished out the rally. You know what I'm saying? And then now, just fast forward through time, come down, and we ran these nice equal lows right there. Now, go back to the Fibs from the confirmation of the move to the January high, right? This order block is right. Oh, I see you, Michelle. I ain't worrying about you letting the bird out the cage. What's going on?
Hey Tim. Hey, real quick, you talked about order block there.
Yes.
Which candle are you talking about? The little green one before that itty bitty red one? Is that the order block that you're talking about? That it hit in whatever month, July?
Over here.
No.
Over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the little
No.
red candle there where you said, oh, it was
Mm-mm.
confirming that yeah,
It's
this bull
all
rally
okay.
is for real.
Okay, so the order block is all three of them right here is the total order block, because we got the market is coming up, and then we got the shift in sentiment in the other direction. And then once we trade through, if it's one candle, it'll just be one candle. If it's three candles, it'll be three. If it's two, it'll be two. But they're all consecutive, the same color. So when we trade back through them, you're looking at the entire group, but the area you looking at is like the once you break through, the open of it, you know what I'm saying? Once you break through the open of this down move, from the open of the down move all the way down, and you can include the wick too, but from the open of the down move all the way down is what you're considering the order block. And if it's multiple candles consecutively, then you know what I'm saying, you incorporate in all of them, you know what I'm saying, for that time frame.
Okay.
Because on a like, just say a monthly single candle can be 3 weekly candles or 2 weekly candles. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what if it's consecutive candles of the same color right before the up move, then you just include all the consecutive candles.
Okay, so then on this one where when you say it bounced off of it, it bounced off the top of the first that itty bitty little red candle, the first of the three red candles.
Right here,
Yeah.
it it
So
it bounce like this one here. Like when it be a small candle like that right there.
well, I meant the body.
Oh, the bottom of it. I'm saying
No, the
when it be a
body of it. The
the
body.
body of it. This one or this one,
The itty
January
bit
or February.
January.
Okay, when it be a little candle like this right here, I kind of ignore it, because it's like, that's like a indecision month. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I don't really give it a lot of weight. That's why I just looked at like the big beefy one, because right here it's like indecision, but this is conviction of going down. This is conviction of going down. All of this right here is conviction of going up. You know what I'm saying? That's big money making decisions. When we got them big candles just moving like that, big money is making decisions. But when it's little like this right here, they it's like the doji is pretty much indecision. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
Right, right.
we can't figure out which way we want to go. So yeah, that's why I kind of be like ignoring them when they be really, really teeny tiny like that. But you know what I'm saying? To you know what I'm saying, to for what it's worth, this is a part of it too. That little candle is a part of it too, but I'm just putting the most focus on this big beefy candle right here, because this when they really said let's move down. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so if it had not bounced there or stopped there, if it went further down into those two beefier
Yeah.
red candles, then that would still be okay as long as it
Yes.
then
Yes.
started
So
going up.
like you in it from here to here, all these little highs, like the high on this candle here, all of this there, and then even all the way down here to the, you know what I'm saying? Like when like with the wick, like you can wick we can wick all the way down to the bottom if it want to, right? Because the wicks a lot of times just be stop hunts. So let's just say we got a I wish I should have had my other one. Let's just say if we had a candle that came down like this right here, right? And then but it wicked back up and closed like right around here like this, right? It's respecting the order block. You see what I'm saying? It came all the way down, and then we really don't want to like set an equal low like that. But if it come all the way down here somewhere and then wick back up and close inside there, it's respecting that order block, but it just ran down and took some stops. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yep.
That's how I look at it.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I get off my live. Nah, them just jokes for everybody who don't know how we get down in the gang. Now I got this dot on my screen, and y'all know that's gonna drive me crazy. What did I just do? What in the world did I just do? Oh, I moved to the other one. That's what I did. I keep doing it because I'm so used to grabbing the I'm so used to pressing the space bar. I'm trying to get this dot off my screen. Okay. Get out of here, lines. Putting these lines on the screen cause a shell. Okay. Now I done totally forgot what I was saying now. But wherever I was at, this is where I'm at now. We done came down and we ran. Oh, yeah, the fibs. I'll talk about the fibs. So from the confirmation move of the confirmation of the bull rally, of the bull market, the bull rally, whatever you want to call it, from the confirmation move, this order block right here that we left is in a nice discount, right? Equilibrium is at 4,325, right? And the order block that we left is in a nice discount of the entire price leg, well, the second half of the price leg, the confirmation portion of the price leg, right? And so now that we got all that backstory, right, we're looking at where we came from with the bear market drop fall. We came and we ran these equal lows right here, right? Boop. These relative equal lows on the monthly level. As you see, we poked through them just a little bit right there. We came down and poked through them, right? Random equal lows, and we set, when I say we, the algos set an order block right there, and it poked through those equal lows, and it wicked up off of it, right? Showing you an aggressive move away from this area right here. So boom, right there, now that I see that, boom, this is my high time frame box, right? So I marked that as the bottom of my box, right? And I marked the high as the top of my box, right? So that's the bottom of my box. That's the top of my box. This is my super high time frame. This is my monthly super high time frame box, right? So now we got our super high monthly high time frame box. And with the beauty of hindsight, we can already see, right, that we came in with the beauty of hindsight. We already know that this internal liquidity above this monthly high right here has been taken. And we already know with the beauty of hindsight that this monthly high right here was some kind of weekly internal liquidity, right? So it's internal liquidity on the monthly level. So again, it may be some external liquidity on the weekly level, right? So we're gonna put a line right here, and I'll just leave it black for can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Let me see. It's at 100%. Let me make it a little fatter. Make it 2 pixels. There you go. Now make this a little fatter too, so y'all can really see it. Cause I see it good, but I don't know if y'all can see it. When I look at it on there, it look like it's small to y'all. Okay, so the dotted line is gonna be internal liquidity. We're gonna call that internal liquidity. The gold lines on the outside gonna be external liquidity, right? So this the bottom of the box, this the top of the box, super high time frame level. With the beauty of it, we can see that this is some kind of internal liquidity, maybe external liquidity, but on the monthly level, it's internal liquidity, right? And then because now this high right here is internal liquidity for the monthly level. But for now, I'm just marking that right there so I can see what the month of August reacted to when we drop down lower. All right. So we see another swing high right here. We know that that's internal liquidity inside this box that we've drawn. Right. That's internal liquidity. This the box, top and bottom of the box. So now this is internal liquidity inside this box, right? On the monthly level, right? So and that's pretty much it that I'm gonna mark out right now. But that's all I'm gonna mark out on the monthly. That's all I'm gonna mark out on the monthly, because it ain't no fair value gaps or nothing like that. So we ain't got no fair value gaps or nothing. Everything is overlapping, so ain't nothing I want to mark out as far as fair value gaps to this end over here. And again, we all the way in September, so we got a lot of grace of hindsight for all of this bear market drop right here. We got a lot of grace of hindsight, so we ain't got to really dissect that a lot, right? So drop down to the weekly candles, right? Keeping everything on the screen. And looking at this right here, now we see on the weekly, these right here with some real smooth highs right here. And if y'all notice, that was one of our targets from back before. That was one of our targets from back before. These real smooth equal lows right there. What is that? 4303. That was one of our targets for when we was getting a little rally during August, right? And again, when it's bearish, you go up to go down, right? You go up to go down. So we went up, ran this internal liquidity for the big box, right? So this is our pull down. This is the monthly. Let's stay on track, right? We're gonna stay on track together. I really don't need to see nothing but the box for real. So we're just looking at the candles in the box. We ain't worried about outside the box right now, because we came down, we went up a nice smooth lows on the weekly, nice smooth, and then look over there, over here too, we got a nice order block right there. We got a nice order block right there on the weekly, right? We came up, consolidated here, right? Is you got a nice order block there. We pushed off this one here. It came down, wicked through it. That was, I ain't gonna hold you. That came back down into this up close candle right here and took back off. You see what I'm saying? Came down to this one and took back off. That's something probably on like a daily level, monthly level. Right now, it's just a part of consolidation on the weekly. So I ain't gonna try to pretend like I'm gonna figure out what it's doing right now, because we just consolidating right there. But we came right back down. This was the monthly order block candle that we came back down into, and then you see right here during this little consolidation phase, we had a nice beefy down close candle right there that we traded back into on the weekly. and then respected the body of it. We dipped down. We even respected the wick, but we ran these equal lows over here on the weekly also, right? So we coming back up. So the top of the box, bottom of the box, this is where we start running. So now that I'm on the weekly, I'm gonna take the box and put it on the actual bottom of the drop down. So now that's the bottom of the box. I adjusted the bottom of the box because on the weekly level, you know what I'm saying, this was the bottom here, these equal lows up there to the top. Then when we came down, boom, we poked out. So now that's the new bottom of the box. Got it. Adjusted for the weekly charts now. So then we consolidated here, right? It's something on the lower time frames that's, you know, this is respecting something there. Maybe like order block, maybe a breaker, maybe something, but something's respecting it here, right? How these weekly candles are wicking up. We'll see what that is once we drop lower, right? We'll see what that is once we drop lower. Matter of fact, let me stick a line there so that we can remember. I'm gonna change the color of it. Let's change this color. We're gonna pick this color here. We're gonna make it small, and then we're gonna make it dotted so I can. Oh man, did it change all? Oh no, that's the price. I'm like, did it change all of them? But that's the price. I made it look just like the price. So let me change it. Let me change it again. I made it look exactly like the price. Let's go dash. There you go. And let's go. Green. All right. Okay, so on the weekly, we got internal liquidity here, fair value gap. All right, speed through all that. The beauty of hindsight. We know we came up here and took out these equal highs right here. So this the top bottom of the box, external liquidity out here. External liquidity up there. Path of least resistance is to get to internal liquidity, right? This is a monthly box, right? This is a monthly box we're in. These are weekly candles, right? So the weekly candles, right? We come up into, right, some internal liquidity right here at this fair value gap, right? We push down, right? Keep touching that. We make the fair value gap, touch the fair value gap, come down, fall short of it, run up under these equal lows right here, and then blast off, right? Now that we blast off, now we have a weekly box. Now we got a weekly box that we're looking at right here. Make it, is it orange we using? Make it solid. I'm gonna make it smaller. Hopefully y'all can still see it. Hopefully y'all can still see that line. I'll make it bigger. I'll make it 2 just in case. All right. So let's make the outside box 3 so we can really tell the difference between the different levels. Right. Well, let's go up to 4. So if we need to make one for the daily. So this gonna be the monthly gonna be 4. The weekly gonna be 3. And I need to get the orange a different color. What orange is that? It's the second orange over there. That's this orange right here. Okay. So now we got a weekly box. Now we got a weekly box right there. So now we got a weekly box, right? This internal liquidity for the monthly box, right, has been taken out. Boom. We took out this internal liquidity on the monthly, right? And so now we got a weekly box right here. So now I'm gonna move that line because we took out that internal liquidity on this. It's weekly liquidity and it was monthly internal, right? So this is weekly liquidity, right? So now we got a weekly box, the bottom and the top, right? So inside this weekly box here, we got, let's finish mapping this out. We got a fair value gap right here on the weekly. I don't know why that did that. So we got a weekly fair value gap right there. And weekly, my weekly is purple, I think. So weekly fair value gap right there. So we got a weekly fair value gap. We got that we didn't get to yet. I'm just looking for stuff we didn't get to. We had some, you know what I'm saying? We had some what's the name? We got some internal stuff there. So we got the weekly box. We got some weekly external. There's some weekly external liquidity right here because it's outside of this box right here, right? It's outside this box from this low to this house. So that's external, right? So we got internal stuff in here. So inside the box, right? When we made the box, it'll look like this right here. Once we made the box, right? We can't see these candles right now, right? Well, just say like this because we know we came back down. So now we can't see that last candle over there, but we made the box, right? We made our box, and that right there. So now inside our box, what we got going on inside our box, right? We got an order block right here inside of our box, right? We got a fair value gap right there that we didn't really fill in. Like pretend like we can't see these candles for now. We didn't fill in the complete fair value gap right here. We got down into it, right? And then we finally came through, completed that. We got down, completed the fair value gap, and got down just short of the order block, right? Just short of the order block. Extend that out right there. Let me change that to a different color. We'll make that red, right? We fell just short of the order block in August, right? We didn't get to it. So we pushing down, right? So August 29th. So here we go. The beginning of August. August is typically a bearish month, right? Bearish month, right? So in July, the middle of July, look what we did. We started going up, seeking liquidity, right? So here go internal liquidity right here. We already deleted that line. It was a line there before. We were seeking internal liquidity, the path of least resistance, right? So August, we went up. July, we went up, start seeking liquidity because August is bearish. So we went up, and this was our target. Remember, this was our target to the upside when we get up here. So we took out this internal liquidity right there, right? And we took out these equal highs, right? With the luxury of hindsight, we know that the market, the algos was pushing up to a monthly level, up to a monthly high. Let me change this color of this right here so we'll know what it is when we get. I'm just gonna make it blue, right? And I'm gonna make it 2. Right. So when we go back up to the monthly with the beauty of hindsight, we now know that was a monthly high right there. Right. That was a monthly high right here within the wick of this monthly order block right there. You see what I'm saying? And what make that an order block? It was the market was coming down. We got an up close candle. And when we trade through that candle right there, we're looking at this closure right there, from the closure to the bottom. Remember I told you, like, when they got them long wicks, the wicks to the body be the most sensitive area, right? So looking at the let me copy this red line right here. So right there, looking right there down to the open of this candle right here, that's the most sensitive area. And as you notice, it's a weekly fair value gap there too, because from this down close candle here, the high of this down close candle, the last up close month was right here. So from that down close candle to the high of this candle, that's the most sensitive area in the dealing range, right? So we came back up into that area right there, and then we moved away from it fast. You see what I'm saying? So now with the beauty of hindsight, now we know the algos was pushing up to a monthly high, right? But looking at the weekly, we just see it as those relative equal highs that we were aiming for our target back in July/August. Back, you know what I'm saying? Back in July/August, them relative equal highs that we was aiming for. We was looking for them in June too. Got stuck in my bias, lost the bet to Zay, right? And then we came back, the same target, boom, we hit it. And then we sold off of it. And like I say, that with the beauty of hindsight, we know that that level is the algos was actually they weren't targeting this internal liquidity, right? They were targeting the monthly liquidity, right? The monthly liquidity above that monthly high, up to this fair value gap, up to those equal highs, right? So boom, once we hit that, we come back down, right? We come back down, and now we get to this order block, right? Remember, this is the top of the box, this is the bottom of the box, right? Top of the box, bottom of the box, right? So now the market here, we started to break in structure, right? Boom, we started to break in structure, right? We pushing up, right? Everybody they looking, hey, is this just a bear market bounce? Is this the start of a bull rally? You know, it got to play itself out. You know what I'm saying? When the higher time frames show an inkling, it's got to play itself out on the lower time frames, right? I'm not saying we in the bull market. I'm not saying we still in a bear market. We still bearish. We everything, you know what I'm saying? Right now, the overall tone is bearish, right? So we got to this order block right here this week. Well, we came close to it the week ending August 29th, right? Didn't quite get there, right? The next week, we came down, hit the order block right there inside this box, right? Came down, hit the order block, and moved away from it fast, right? Moved away from it fast. Now, when we moved away from it fast, where did we go, right? This, oh, by the way, this was a monthly or a monthly fair value gap that it came back to. It wasn't coming back for the weekly high. It was coming back for the weekly equal highs and the monthly fair value gap, right? That's why it skipped that. If I didn't say that, it came back to a monthly level. Now, I mean, this is a weekly fair value gap, but it came up to the weekly fair value gap, and it was a monthly high. Anyway, if I didn't say that about the weekly fair value gap. Now, let me get this other stuff out my way because I don't need that right now. Okay, right here. What do we let me go back. Okay. Yeah. We was talking about, we made that weekly fair value gap that we came to, yada yada yada. Right? Get out of my way. Weekly fair value gap. You confuse me. Okay, now once we came down here, to the order block. Then we came here, right? Touched the order block, and then we price rallied away from it fast. Where did it go? To this weekly fair value gap, right? So what is this weekly fair value gap right there? This weekly fair value gap is internal liquidity for the weekly box, right? Our weekly box right here is, matter of fact, let me change the color of the weekly box to purple. That looks black. That looks purple. My weekly color is purple, so I'm gonna change it to purple. Okay, so the state, so I won't be confused. Oh, and I put this line right here to see. Oh, that's, I got to drop to the daily to see what that is. Yeah, I got to drop to the daily to see what that is. Okay, so the purple box, right? This is our purple box. We came down. When we hit the order block, we wicked off of it. I ain't gonna say wick. We rallied away from it very fast, right? And where do we go? We got right here to this internal liquidity for the weekly, right? When we got to the internal liquidity for the weekly, right? We hit it. And then where did that put us for this weekly run right here? Let me flip this around so I can have my percentages on them. Well, I really don't need the percentages on there, but that put us into a premium for this portion of the rally. When we came back, right, it put us into a discount right here at the order block, right? Once we got into a discount at the order block, we took off, came back up to this internal liquidity, right? This internal liquidity. And then when we got to this internal liquidity and a premium, right, we sold back down, right? So September is bearish. The time, the mentality of August and September is bearish. So in July, we went up to a premium, right? Went up to a premium because this is the run right here, right? We came down, right? We came down. And then in July, we got back up to a premium into internal liquidity, a weekly, a monthly high, a weekly fair value gap in the premium in August. And then we sold down for August, right? Because August was bearish, but you got to go up to get the liquidity to come down. Okay, so now coming over here, right? September is bearish, right? So we sell off in August, right? So at the end of August, beginning of September, we at this order block in a discount of this move right here. We're in a discount. So we push up to internal liquidity because this is external. This the bottom of the box. This is external. This the top of the box from the weekly, right? We push up to the internal liquidity inside the box, right? So boom, we come to the internal liquidity inside the box when we touch this order block, right? Pushed up, boom, got to there, opened up the next week, pushed up, got into a nice premium, right? We're gonna take a look at that high later on the daily. I'm gonna mark it right now so we can see exactly where it stopped on the daily. Go ahead and mark that now. Go ahead and mark that now. So we can see what goes on with that later when we get to the daily, right? And we push back up into a premium inside this internal liquidity right here. Then we came back down and stopped where? Right here at the order block. Came down into a discount again because it's bearish. We in September, it's bearish. So we pushed up, right? At the beginning of September, got into a premium, sold off, right? We use some news to do this right here. The algos use news. Remember, they used the news, and one day we came from up here somewhere and came all the way back down here to this order block, all in one day. Then the rest of it, we kind of sold off a little bit, but for the most part, we died off, right? And so now we get down here and wick back up, move with like wick back up off of it hard, and we respecting the body of this order block, right? So that's all we're gonna mark on the weekly. We got that right there. We got the weekly fair value gap that's still not finished. We got this high that we want to look at on the daily. This we stopped there. Now we're gonna put a line there because that may be, this is what we're looking at now. We're looking to see if this is going to be the bottom of our box. Remember, we made the bottom of our box the other day. Now we coming into right now. Now we coming into right now. For daily, we're just gonna put a green line there because it may be a potential daily top. And this right here may be a potential daily bottom. So now let's move into the daily time frame and look to see what are going on with this right here. Now we right here where we at today. Daily candles. Now let's just peek at how it played out so far on the daily, right? We all remember a lot of this stuff right here. So let's go back and remember. Oh, we can see it all. We can see it all. This is the monthly stuff. The monthly top of the box, the monthly bottom of the box, right? This is internal liquidity for the monthly, right? Internal liquidity for the monthly. Internal liquidity for the monthly, right? Internal liquidity for the monthly. All of these highs, this high, even this high over here, this is internal liquidity. Everything inside here is internal liquidity for the monthly. This fair value gap, that fair value gap, that swing high, that swing high. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna mark all this stuff right here. This is all internal liquidity for the monthly box. Why does this line, when I do these lines, why do they go way over there like that when I paste it? What the heck? That's even going on in here. All right, these daily candles. So I'm just marking out all these. This right here already been taken, so I didn't mark that out. Okay, so looking at this right here, all of this is like internal liquidity for our monthly box, the big monthly box right here, right? So looking at the monthly, right? When we came down here, hit this area, we came up to this internal liquidity right here at this fair value gap, came back down, boom, respecting this little any minute area over here. It's like this little doji looking candle there. We respected that down close candle that acted as a order block, even though it's like a really small candle. I don't really like using those because we went up into this liquidity, came back down, price stopped and wicked off of that, respecting the body of it. It came down below the body, but it stayed within the wick, and then it wicked back off of it. It moved off it fast, came down again, touched it again. Right now we pushed up, took care of this fair value gap. Right now we got a new down close candle right here to respect. Like this is one. Then we got a new one right here because price moved off of it. We had this down close candle here, price moved off of it, came back to it, got this down close candle here, price moved off of it, right? Came back to it. We ran these lows up on him. And I said the lows, I was going to see why it was respecting those lows. right? We got this down close candle, we got this down close candle, and then we got some nice smooth lows right up in here. All these relative equal lows right there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different smooth lows there. We come down back into this order block here, run these lows right here, right? Run these lows, and then price moves away from it. Boom, price gone, right? We got a down close candle there, and we got a nice beefy down close candle here, right? Which is acting as an order block, right? We do have a small daily fair value gap right there. Let's mark that out, because there is a small daily fair value gap right there. My daily count colors are white, but I'm on a white screen, so we're going to go with a gray. And we're going to trim it in a dark gray. Hopefully y'all can see that. So we got a small daily fair value gap there. After we ran these relative equal lows, I can get rid of that now. That's why price was wicking up off of there like that, because we had this skinny any mini order block, right? And we came down, respected it. Right there, we respected the body of the candle, came down again, respected the body of the candle, came down again, respect the body of the candle. Price is like wicking up off of that strong. That's a little small doji looking order block, but it's strong though. So price moved away, took care of this fair value gap right here, left these equal highs, relative equal highs here. Right, came down, ran this sell side liquidity there, then price moved away. Right, when price moved away, we traded above this candle right here. And where's the sensitive area? The sensitive area of the order block. Dog, see, that one did the same thing. Why does it keep going way over there like that? I'm just gonna start drawing a new line if it's gonna be doing this. Starting to tick me off now. Chill out. I don't know where I'm supposed to be drawing it at it, because it keep going out here acting stupid like that. Okay. All right, where was I, man? Right here. The order block right there. Right? So once we trade through it, right? Come back up. Once we trade this big candle here, once we trade it through this order block right there, the sensitive area of the order block right there, and y'all can see this is where we at now, right? So let me move that one out the way. That was something on the weekly, I think. Get out of here, right? So we inside the weekly box, right? We inside the weekly box. So we go up, right? Set this order block, come up, come back down right there, go up, boom, set the top of the weekly box. We took out this internal liquidity right here, right? We took out this internal liquidity right there. Now peep this right here. So this from here to here, that's a daily box, right? From here to here, that's a daily box. Let's get us a line for the daily box. You funky dog. Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep doing that? All right. Change this to green. Change this to 2. Right? So this is the top of from here to here. That's a daily box right there. Right? That's a daily box, because we came up, ran down there, because this right here was a daily box too. But we came up, took this internal liquidity, went down, delivered it to some external liquidity. This line right here, internal taken, external delivered, right on the daily level. right? Now this the top of the box here to the bottom, right? So we came up, dilly-dally around, boom, hit this order block, took off, came up, took this internal liquidity there, came down, boom, internal liquidity here, took off, consolidated, delivered external outside of the daily level. Boom, external liquidity delivered to on the daily level. Took out the internal, delivered it to the external. Boom, that daily box right there from here to here, right? So boom, get rid of that. I hope I ain't delete the wrong thing. Get rid of that, right? So now back to the weekly we was looking at. We came up, this the top of the box. We coming down, pushing down, right? Come all the way down here, run up under here, run these lows right here, and then boom, look at that. From this low to this high, that was a daily level too. Give me that green line back. Come here, green line, right? Coming here, boom. When we stop there, boom, that's the other side. But look at this box over here, right? From here, set this right here, broke that external liquidity and stopped there. Now, from there to there, that's a daily box, even though I got that marked as a weekly, but this just showing we looking at what with the value of hindsight, we looking at what happened on the daily level. This is a weekly box right now, but that was a daily box right here, right? We took out, we went up, we took out, we took the internal liquidity here, pushed up, delivered it to the external liquidity outside this box, and hit this weekly fair value gap. And then now we're starting to come back down. So this internal liquidity, right? This is this is the box right here. This is the top of the box. So now we coming back down, right? Took out these sell stops right here, right? We ain't even take them out there. We came close to them. Oh, took out these sell stops, pushed back up into this fair value gap, right? All this internal liquidity inside this box, right? Coming down, soaking up the liquidity, soaking it up, finally delivered it to the external, right? We came outside of this line, delivered to the external, right? Boom. External has been delivered to. That's on the daily level. We move our box, right? I'll just take this one here. We move our box to there, right? We move our box to there, boom, delivered to the external because we went outside of the box, right? So now the box for the daily is from here to here. That's the box for the daily because that's a weekly line. We marked it on the weekly, but coming from this high, that's our daily box right there. From there to there, that's our daily box, right? So now what do? We go up, right? This right here is the beginning of September. That was the August fall, right? Here we go in the beginning of September. September is bearish, right? So what do? We come back up, right? And I've been forgetting to put the fibs on every time, right? I've been forgetting to put the fibs on. So when we came down, right? So at the beginning of September, what do? We went back up into a premium, right? Went back up into a premium, taking out this internal liquidity, right? On the daily level, took out this internal liquidity on the daily level. We got a daily fair value gap right there. We pushed up above these equal highs, pushed up into this daily fair value gap, got up here into this daily order block right there, hit the daily order block and wicked off of it. Pang out. This was that 1 day drop that I was talking about. Came up here to this daily order block inside the premium, right? Pang out. Took off down here. Where did we deliver this internal liquidity to? Into the external. Got outside the bottom of the box. Boom. There go the bottom of our box right there. Where do we stop at on the daily level, right? We stop right here at this order block right there. That's the red line, right? This daily order block. We came up here, shifting sentiment, blast through it, That's the most sensitive area of the order block, the top. We got down into the daily order block, and then price moved away from it, wicked away from it, showed a willingness to rally from it, if you will, like ICT said. Now, that brings us to where we are right now, right? Where we are right now. So, looking at, right, this was the top of the box that we was working with, right? Looking at the top of the box that we was working with when we set this low, right? Because this is where we was at. We came down, we pushed up, because this was, you know what I'm saying, this was the box. This was range we was working in. We got back up into a premium, into this order block, and then pushed down and delivered to external liquidity below this swing low right here. Now we adjust the bottom of the box and adjust our fibs. Now equilibrium is at 40, 90, 25. You can do the same thing on the spot. I'm just using the ES right now. Equilibrium is at 40, 90, 25. That's equilibrium for this entire run right there, right? Now, we have us a new daily box. Remember when I said that internal liquidity for the weekly, right? Get out of here, line. It is internal liquidity for the weekly, but guess what it is? I'm gonna say you better not do it. It's the top. It's the top of our new daily box, right? That's get out of here, order block line. You're in my way. That's the top of our new daily box, right? So September is bearish. We are in the bearish time frame, right? But we are also in what, right? From this entire move, we are in a discount. Equilibrium is right. Let's make an equilibrium line at this 40, 25, 40, 25, 40, 90, 25. 40, 90, 25. That's our equilibrium line. Our equilibrium line gonna be blue. Uh-oh, what did I delete? Nothing. I don't like blue as an equilibrium line, but that's what it's gonna be, right? That's equilibrium for this entire leg down, right? Equilibrium for our box, for our new box, is 40, 13, 25. For the 13, 25. I'm gonna make this one dash so I know the difference. Okay. So this is where we at now. This is what we're looking at. We're in the current right now. We're in the current day right now. So now everything's still bearish. The market's still bearish. All of that is bearish. So now on the daily, we have a daily fair value gap right here. Got a daily fair value gap right there inside our box, right? So we got a daily fair value gap inside our box. This weekly fair value gap is we took care of about 75% of it when we got to this daily order block right here, right? This weekly fair value. Did I say fair value gap? I don't know. This weekly fair value gap. We took care of most of it, but we got a daily order block there that we retreated from, came back down to this daily order block right here, right? When we came up, our daily box here, we came to internal liquidity, stopped at the order block, came down, sold it off at external liquidity. The sell stops below this low, stopped at an order block, right? So now, what am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for going forward into this week, right? I'm looking to come back up into a premium. Like I said before, come back, get into a premium. So if Powell say the wrong thing, we can sell it at a premium. The big boys are not going to sell at a discount. When you're bearish, you got to go up to come down. When you're bullish, you got to go down to go up, right? So right now, we hit the order block and we wicked up off of it. This is why the other day I was like, I'm not looking forward to keep selling down right now. I'm looking forward to move up. Friday, we came down, hit the order block, and wicked up off of it. Because Thursday, we didn't get to the external liquidity, right? We came up, we got to the internal. Thursday, we didn't deliver to the external, right? I'm on that continuous contract where this candle is inside the body. But if you look at it on the other one, this candle is outside of this body. I don't know why on the continuous contract it looks like that. But if you look at the other one, see the candle is outside the wick. Like when we opened up, the body of this candle is outside the wick. I don't know why it looked like that on the internal. On the continuous contract. But same thing. You got down to the order block and you wicked up off of it. Now, this is our new box on the daily, right? This is our new box on the daily coming from the same high up there. We got this internal liquidity right here at this daily order block above this high. Equilibrium is right there at 13.25, and then equilibrium for this entire move right here is at 40.90.25, right? And so getting up here for the bearish scenario, right? I want to see it get back up into this fair value gap here, right? And stay inside the box to sell off, right? If we break outside of this box, right? If we break outside this box, then the bearish scenario is going to be really weak to me. It's going to be really weak to me if we break outside of this box, because that's giving us a breaking structure to the upside on the daily. And so continuing down is going to be I'm not going to be looking forward to continue down, because on the weekly scenario where we came down and we stopped at this order block right here. And if we come up here and pierce through this high, I'm going to be looking for at price to deliver to the external of the weekly box, right? If we break into the external of this daily box, right, then I'm going to be looking for price to either keep going to the external or come back down here to an area here. Like just say if we break and go up here, right, we get a strong thrust up. This right here going to be the set of a potential order block right here. This candle from the 15th. If we get a strong push up and break through there, this candle from the 15th, gonna be the start of an order block. These two right here will be the start, will be the order block on the daily. And if we come up here and pierce through this high at 41.75, if we pierce through this high, then the bearishness in my mindset gonna be off the table, because I'm gonna be looking for it to come back to some to an order block or some internal liquidity to come and deliver to the external liquidity of the weekly box, right? So let me take a screenshot of this right here, and I'm gonna draw on it what I want. It's time to draw. If y'all don't want me to draw, kick rocks. Time to draw. Let me set my mic up, get my tablet, stop sharing this so I can share the right screen. share the tablet, add the tablet, add the box. Okay. All right. Scenario. I can't spell scenario. So I'm about to spell scenario for me. I'm closing out of Instagram. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, Instagram. Go to YouTube. Discard video. Look at Draco. Look at Draco. Draco, you better make him. Ah, it's gone. It's gone. Hold up, man. I got to show y'all the Draco. Draco out here trying to make him eat cake. Was that on her? Which page was that on? Hold up, y'all. Y'all know I got, y'all know my ADD to acting up. There it is. Look at it, y'all. Look at Draco, y'all. Can y'all see it? Isn't it focused? Look at Draco. Draco say I'm blessed. They gonna flag me for playing that music. Shut up, Draco. You gonna get my video flagged. Look at Draco say I'm gonna make him eat cake, baby. Hey, oh, sorry about that, man. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri, spell scenario.
Scenario. SCENARIO.
All right. Scenario number 1. All right. Bearish. God, that's ugly. Right? So bearish scenario number 1. Right? We open up, come up here, get into a premium. I'm up here, get into a premium for this price leg right here. Get into a premium. Powell say something crazy, right? Deliver to the external. Take care of this fair value gap right there. Boom. Right? Inside, we inside the daily box. Right? We inside our daily box. Right? So this is our daily box right there. Scenario 1. Right? We come up, get into a premium. Take care of this fair value gap, right? Get up to that fair value gap, get into a premium. Powell say something crazy, deliver to the external liquidity and take care of that fair value gap right there, respecting this order block right there, right? On the daily. On the daily. Still staying within the box of the weekly, right? So that'll take care of the downside fair value gap. That'll take care of getting internal liquidity, right? That's all the internal liquidity. Even get up. Matter of fact, we can even, let me redraw it. We can even come up and get right into touch the hem of his garment. Get up to the let me take this off and redraw it. Oh man, not that. I want my eraser. Man, what? Get that off the screen. There you go. God dog it. There you go, man. So we come up, get into a premium, and get up to equilibrium, but get right to the body of that order block right there. Even get into it a little bit, and then Powell say something crazy, sell off, and come back and take care of this daily fair value gap right there. Boom. And we catching internal liquidity right inside our daily box, and then delivering it to external liquidity, right? That's my bearish scenario, right? Bearish scenario. If you want to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. All right. Now, bullish. Bullish scenario, right? Come up into this area here, right? Get into that fair value gap, because we already hit this order block. Show the willingness to move up, push up, right? Get into this daily fair value gap, right? Setting the top of the order block right there by busting through. Powell say something stupid, come down, hit the order block, right? Then bounce off the order block, come up and deliver to the external and fill in the weekly fair value gap. Bullish scenario. Take a screenshot, write it down, take a picture. I really don't care. I yield my time. That's all I got. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. What y'all talking about in this chat, man? What y'all talking about in the chat? That's all I got, man. I just want to share that with y'all. I've been on here for an hour and 21 minutes. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on a Saturday evening. You can be anywhere. My son was watching the Georgia game. Georgia was straight up demolishing South Carolina. He turned the game off. He was like, "Daddy, this game's so pitiful. I don't want to watch it no more." He turned the game off. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. He said, "I don't want to watch it no more." Y'all could have been doing anything, but you're hanging out here with me. What y'all talking about? Let me see what y'all talk about in the chat. I saw that. What's up, 2K? I ain't speak to you. Russian dolls. Oh, that's what they call. I said Mexican. Yeah, smaller dolls. We early. What's up? What's up, DeAndre? I wasn't looking at no chat for everybody that pulled in late. I wasn't looking at no chat. Is this a recording? Tim going off? Oh, is this a recording? Tim going off. Tim live now showing price action. What? Oh, you was telling him. I seen Kelvo and I'm reading. Okay, Michelle. Man, that's loud. Was I real loud on y'all just now? I just heard a crack. Was I like super loud just now? I'm sorry, y'all. Scenario. Oh, somebody was spelling scenario for me. I appreciate that, DeAndre. What's up, prayer kid? Hey, do anybody got anything? I'm going through the chat, but I'm gonna drop the link in the chat if anyone want to pull up and ask anything. If I want to pull up, share anything. Draco, Big Bear in the building, of course. Larry the Big Bear in the building. I smell 3,300 on the horizon after a quick retrace. Let's do it. Oh, can you explain dealing range on the next episode? I've heard it mentioned, but I have yet to hear him explain it yet. Is it just whoever price is currently trading? Sorta. That's how I see it. When he say it, I ain't gonna pretend like I know exactly what ICT mean, but tell him LSU versus Mississippi State. Did y'all see them nose? Did y'all see them nose with LSU though? Did y'all see them nose how they pulled that thing out? That was a good game. But guess what? Guess what that block field goal did? Gave us the W. Gave us the W and gave them the L. You feel me? And then did you see them nose? What they went over there and did to Louisville yesterday. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, dealing range. The dealing range is it's totally up to you. It's just the area where you looking at but get off my where the block button at. Lucky, man, we was dominating the whole game. It was a good game. It was a good game. And then they started coming back at the end because we started making simple, stupid mistakes at the end and then gave them the ball and let them run it 99 yards to almost tie the game up. That was just dumb mistakes, but wasn't no lucky. Boy, stop playing. What you call Louisville then? What's Louisville if we was lucky? Man, stop. Get off my live, man. I like good games, man. I don't like games with like Junior the same way. Junior, a do or die Georgia fan, man. And Georgia was blowing South Carolina out. That man turned the game off and went in there and started making some beats, man. Junior was like, man, I'm turning this game off because it be so lame. They be, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no good thing to watch a game, somebody getting blown out. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, but dealing range. The dealing range is just think of it like this, like our box. Our box, that's the dealing range that we looking at. That's the price that we expect the algos to look for internal liquidity to deliver it to external. You know what I'm saying? Like it, but it's up to you, right? This right here can be your dealing range. Like your dealing range can be from what is that right there? From September 14th low. So from Wednesday's low to Friday's low, that can be your dealing range right there because that's the last up close candle that we had that's above where we at now. So that can be your dealing range. You can just look at that. It just depends on like the time frame you wanting to trade in, right? Your dealing range can be from Friday's high to Friday's low. You know what I'm saying? You looking, you know what I'm saying? You look for price. You looking for you're a day trader. So you looking for price on your dealing range is from Friday's high to Friday's low. So then you'll drop down to a 4 hour. Let's drop down to a 4 hour range, right? Oh my God, look at this right here. I'm glad I just dropped down to 4 hours, right? When you inside our where was our box? Let's go back to where our box was. Okay, that's where our box was, right? You see, we dropping down, right? This is our equilibrium for this piece of the price leg. This is equilibrium for this piece of the price leg, right? When we go down to a 4 hour time frame, look how big this 4 hour candle is, right? This 4 hour candle coming up, right? Because why? The big boys sell at a premium, buy at a discount. The algo showing you, hey, I need to get back to a premium in a hurry. You see what I'm saying? They trying to get back to the premium because right now we're in a discount. You see what I'm saying? But look at this 4 hour candle, how they pushing up. They trying to get back up to this premium because the market's still bearish right now. But you got to get to a premium so the big boys can sell. And then on this 4 hour, look at this 4 hour. We got nice smooth highs right here, right? That's internal liquidity of this daily box right here. Get up here, boom, hit that internal liquidity. We still in the discount. We got a 4 hour fair value gap right here, right? We got a 4 hour fair value gap right there. Boom, we right at equilibrium. You know what I'm saying? Will they be happy with that? I don't know. I don't know if they'll be happy with that, right? But at least we got to a discount, right? But what we got up here, we got a daily fair value gap, right? So get to the top of this daily fair value gap. That puts us at a nice premium for this price leg. But if we go up a little bit more to the top of this fair value gap on the 4 hour, that puts us in a premium for the entire run. And then we can drop it like it's hard and deliver to the external outside of this right here. But looking at the 4 hour candle, boom. Now let's go back to what I was saying. I was saying your dealing range can be right here, but since that's already Since that's already we so close to that, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to this high right here on these nice smooth equal highs, right? We're looking for these nice, and so as a day trader, right? You know, the market got to go up to sell down. So as a day trader, that'd be your dealing range. Then you look in here, you say, okay, we get back up here. That'll put me, this is equilibrium right there at 39.1725. The premium market is above that. So you're looking for what's in that area right there. We got a fair value gap right there in that area. We got a breaking structure right here, right? On the 4 hour. Let's go down to the hour. Let's see if anything look prettier than that. Right? So, what did I just do? Or I reset it. Right? Yeah. So now I don't know what I just did. What did I just I'm confused now. I don't know what just happened. Okay. All right, go to the 4 hour. I mean, go to the 1 hour. Boom, 1 hour. Okay, so we got small fair value gap there. We got a breaking structure here. We got a fair value gap there. So if you if this your dealing range right here, right? You get up into the into a premium right here. You get up here into a premium, then you could be looking to go short off of this fair value gap right here. You know, so how far are you gonna go short off that fair value gap? I don't know, because I probably wouldn't take that, but I'm saying it's a fair value gap. You trade back up into it. You're looking to go short off of that. If you think it's short, you can go short off of that. But on the higher time frame, you know, we're trying to get back above this right here into a premium. But if this was just your dealing range, you can be looking for a scalp inside there. Boop, hit it, scalp it out. But your dealing range, it just depends on what highs and lows you looking at. It's the price range where you expect price to be seeking liquidity inside whatever, you know what I'm saying, time frame you on. I'm gonna let you finish. We can talk. I think that's it, man. I think that's all I got. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Did I answer your question? I see the thank you in there. So I'm gonna take that as I answered your question. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. I've showed y'all my no limit tank. This is what I be propping my mic up with. I've showed y'all this. This is it's called the end connector. You take this right here, and you have two pieces of track. Like you have one piece, the prong be here, the other piece, the prong be there, and then you stick this. You stick this on the two pieces right there. Then you take that little piece there and put it inside there, and you put a bolt in there, and it tighten down, and it hold like the track shoe, the track pads. I mean the track, it hold them together, and these called end connectors. And so my partner, he was a welder. He took the end connector and just got another screw, got another bolt, because the end connector bolt real fat. It'd be real fat, but he got another skinny bolt, and he made it into a tank for me. He made me a tank. I'm a no limit soldier. I thought I told you, a no limit soldier. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. It's late. It's 7:05 on a Saturday evening. I appreciate y'all. Like I say, we're not gonna do what's next week tomorrow. So I decided to go through my whole process that I think in my head and kind of incorporate what I want to see next time. So now y'all see, when I be saying this is what I want to see, this is why I be saying this is what I want to see. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go more into detail of explaining why I'm saying what I'm saying. So now when y'all hear me say this is what I want to see, this is what I do prior to me coming back saying this is what I want to see. This is my process. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. Me and my family, we're gonna hang out tomorrow. So I'll see y'all Monday at 9 o'clock. Christopher got a dentist appointment Monday. Timothy got a football game Monday. It's a JV game, so we should be able to do the price action recap at 7:30. Because the JV games, they start at like 5 or 5:30 or something like that. But yeah, so we should be able to do both videos Monday. Shouldn't be no problem. But just in case, I just want to let y'all know. But I see y'all Monday morning, man. Tired. I'm about to go watch some TV. I'm about to fall asleep on some TV show. I started watching this TV show called The Dropout. It's been pretty good so far. It's on Hulu about a lady that started some kind of pharmaceutical company with like testing your blood. Man, they've been screwing up from the beginning and been lying about everything and getting people to invest money. Man, when I tell you, man, it's been good though. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. I'm gone. Hope y'all enjoyed this. If y'all enjoyed it, share it with a friend, share it with a cousin. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Y'all know I do this for. Oh yeah, I meant to say this while I had my IG live on. That's the last time I'm gonna have the IG live on. If anybody say something to you on IG, if anybody say something to you on Twitter, that's not me, cause I'm not gonna be on IG and I'm not gonna be on Twitter. Only thing I won't be on is YouTube. Y'all know the times. If y'all don't know the times, turn your notifications on. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For now during football season, 7:30 p.m. When we go back to the normal time, it's gonna be 6:30 p.m. and then 3 o'clock on Sunday. Unless I tell y'all I'm not gonna show up. I'm taking a break from social media. I don't know if I'm gone forever, but I ain't been on Facebook in so many years. So knowing me, I'm probably gonna be gone forever. So if anybody reach out to you on IG or what's the name? It ain't me. It ain't me. Don't even worry about DMing me on IG. Don't worry about me DM me on Twitter. None of that. It ain't me. The only place I'm gonna be is on YouTube. So tell a friend to tell a friend. YouTube, the only place you're gonna catch me. If you ain't got your notifications on, turn them on. If you don't want to turn them on, just pull up at the times that y'all know we go live. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone. See y'all on Monday, 9 o'clock.